Oops, this is not the Crypto Edge podcast. Just forgot to remove that from this setup. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Justin Clark here, or good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you're tuning in from. As you come on, let me know who you are, whether you're seeing this live or on a replay, and what part of the world you're tuning in from. We're going to dig into the crypto markets as we like to do pretty much every day. And take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin and crypto in general. In particular, we really watch Bitcoin closely because as Bitcoin goes, so goes this market. Hey, Mike, welcome. So, all right, we're going to dig in here and take a close look at what's happening. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to share a chart setup called the MA Momentum. It stands for Moving Average Momentum chart setup, and it gives us just a good overview of what's going on with Bitcoin and crypto. Now, for those who do want market analysis like this pretty much on the daily, you can follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, let me share my screen over here, and here we go. All right, first off, for those who are members of iCoinPro, you can go to my iCoinPro training and select Micro Profit System Part 3. If you want to do the MA Momentum, Moving Average Momentum training, you can do this really at any point in your 1-week course. You can take just a little detour and go through the MA Momentum course, all right? Or training. It's only about 40 minutes, and it'll teach you how to use this chart setup. Now, if you are in the iCoinPro trading portal, which is our custom software we created to trade our strategy, you can go up here, click on this, and click Load Chart Layout, and click MA Momentum. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin right now. But first, let's talk about this chart. These green and red things are called candles. They show what's happening with the price action over a certain period of time. In this case, it's a 1-day chart. All right. So every one of these candles shows 1 full day's worth of trading. These colored spaghetti lines, this purple one, maroon, gold, green, etc. These are moving averages. So they show potential areas of support and or resistance for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And in addition to that, we've got the shaded area called a Bollinger Band, just shows a potential area of trading range. And lastly, I'm just going to cover a quick thing on this, why this chart setup is so helpful. When the price action is trading primarily above all of these moving averages, in particular, it gets to where it's trading above this light purple moving average, we are potentially building up bullish momentum and almost definitely not in a bear market at that point. That's why this chart setup is so helpful. On the flip side, when we start trading below all of these moving averages, in particular getting stuck below this light purple moving average, we have potentially entered into a bearish market and almost definitely not in a bull market at that point. And it takes a little while for the negativity, this fear, the sellers to get processed out of the market before we can return back to a positive market trend. Now, where are we right now? We're not sure. We're kind of in between. We have been trading a bit below a couple of these moving averages. We're trying to stay above this purple moving average. That's kind of the last line of defense of the potential bull run continuing for Bitcoin. So we're just going to have to see what happens here. Right now, we did break this downtrend line, and it looks like we are consolidating above it right now, which is great. This was kind of the boogeyman for crypto. So we've broken out of that. Whether or not we go back and retest it and then continue higher, we'll just have to see. But that that downtrend line, we are clearly trading above it now, which is great. There was some good news where the advisor, I think his name is Bo Hines, he's in charge of the crypto advisory panel for Trump, suggested that they might use some of the gold. Hey, Troy, welcome. In Fort Knox to sell and buy Bitcoin with. So their goal, it appears, is to get to 1 million Bitcoin for the US government. So that's pretty crazy when you think about it. So that news just broke. And as long as it's a budget neutral strategy, which is what they're authorized to do, it could become a reality, which is just amazing. So with that said, that's obviously pushed us, that news, it looks like it's pushed us through this resistance here, this downtrend line. And we'll have to see what happens from there. So it could be interesting. So anyway, definitely a positive move getting through this downtrend line. Now we've gone up and we've touched this moving average. So if we can get back above and then get back where we're, starting to trade above that light purple moving average again, that could be exciting. So we'll just have to see. We got to take this one day at a time. Hey, Clifford, welcome. Good to have you on here. All right. So now let's take a look at one other thing. Oh, let's look at the couple key resistance levels. So obviously, we need to stay above 85K right now. That'll keep us above these moving averages. So 85,000 is the key one on the downside. On the upside, reclaiming 90,000 would be good, and consolidating above that would be great. That might give us a shot at trying to go back for 95 to 100,000. So we'll just have to see what happens here. It's kind of interesting, but that news could be a propellant to drive us a little higher or not. Again, the challenge is once we enter kind of a bearish cycle or a downtrend cycle, it becomes mechanical. People just want to get out for whatever reason they want to get out. Either they've lost money, or they've made enough money, or they just are afraid, or they're uncertain. So when a bearish market starts, it just continues mechanically. It's not personal, and it ignores good news and sells bad news. And that's just how bear markets work. Whether or not we're entering that, no clue. Okay, so no investment advice here. So we just kind of watch things day by day. But that is good news. We did get a positive response, it looks like, in the price action this morning coming out of the gates after the traditional markets open. So we'll just have to see where we go from here. All right. Next thing we're going to look at is longs and shorts. And so a long is somebody that's betting that Bitcoin's going up. A short is somebody that's betting that Bitcoin is going down. And again, we're pretty much even, 53 and change to 46 and change. Longs make money when Bitcoin goes up. Shorts make money when Bitcoin goes down. We don't get concerned about these numbers until they get over 70%. So it should be pretty much business as usual trading for us. All right. Last thing I want to look at is what's hot and what's not for trading. We're going to go into our Buddy Coin Crawler, and we're going to look at what's hot and what's not here for trading. Top of the list is this auction, which has been moving pretty well. So that can be a coin that's good to trade. It went through some pretty massive moves. Volume is pretty good. So definitely keep your eyes on that. Other than that, we have Orca. Orca is, the volume is really slipping off on that. And that's pretty much all we've got. So auction would be the top one to look at trading. We're not talking about investing, but trading with our strategy for right now. All right, everybody, that's all that I've got. If you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, you can go ahead and do our free bootcamp. It'll take you about 40 minutes, and it'll teach you a ton of stuff in 40 minutes. You can literally do it this morning before lunch. So go ahead and get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, and they'll be more than happy to get you that free bootcamp, or you can shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com. All right, and last thing, again, if you want market analysis like this pretty much on the daily, Follow me on Facebook or X.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take care, everybody. Have a great day, and let's see what happens out there today. Bye-bye now.